What up, YouTube? I am Dom Knight. This is Knight Talks. We are back with another Knight relationship advice. You know what it is. Like the video, subscribe to the channel for more content. Guys, I appreciate all the new subscribers. The goal is 250 subs by the end of the year. A big goal, some size, my eyes on the prize. So please help me and I appreciate it. Last week, I know we did the female first, so we'll do the male first this week. All right, let's get right into it. Girlfriend is secretly using Bumble. Last night, when my girlfriend, 26-year-old female, and I, 25-year-old male, were going to bed, I woke up in the middle of the night and saw her on her phone. She didn't see me awake, and I was able to glance at her screen, which looked like Bumble was open. I know this is wrong and a total invasion of privacy. But to quell my suspicions, the next day, I logged into her phone and there I saw Bumble was installed. It looked like she was just casually chatting with random guys. Not even remotely flirty, but I find this to be so weird. It looks like she's been doing this for the past couple weeks. I don't think she's inherently cheating on me, but I don't know how to feel about this. Yeah, I know I shouldn't have snooped on her phone, but I don't think she would have ever told me she was doing this. I know I'm in the wrong for doing that. Clearly, I have trust issues. Any advice or opinions would be greatly appreciated on how to even broach this subject or if I'm overthinking things. Oh God, you are 25, which you're still fairly young, but you are old enough to know. Clearly, she's trying to get with other dudes, bro. You wouldn't be on Bumble just to make male friends, bro. Come on. She has to pick them. I don't use any dating apps. No, none of that. But I do know Bumble, the woman picks the guy. There's no like guy swiping. She has to pick him. So she's picking these dudes. She's hand picking these dudes, bro. And just because the chat on Bumble might look friendly, come on, bro. Did you check her text? She might be texting these dudes. Who knows? Or I don't know how Bumble works. I don't know if you can delete messages or what. I'm assuming you probably can. She might be like deleting them just in case you found it. I don't know. But I get you feel like you invaded her privacy. But dog, you saw Bumble when you looked. You saw it was Bumble. I mean, anyone would be like, would ask them or go look or whatever. And you found it. So you found it. So now you got a decision to make. If you ask me what decision you should make, I mean, talk to her and see why she's doing this. It seems like you really like her. So normally I'd probably just tell someone to bounce. But in your case, you're probably going to stay anyway. Because clearly you're just being super naive here. So at least talk to her, figure out why she's talking to these other men and what she's getting out of this, what you're not doing. I mean, dude, the writing's on the wall. I mean, I don't know what you want to do. So I would say leave, but in your case, I know you won't. So you need to have a talk and figure things out. And bro, if it comes down to it that she's interested in being with other guys, it's time to go, man. It is what it is. All right, female story. Should I break up with someone who is basically perfect, but I have no romantic feelings for? Is it okay to settle when you get to a certain age? I am 37. I have had a series of long-term relationships with people I deeply love, but none of them worked, and all of those relationships were toxic on some level. I don't want to be alone. My partner, also 37, is wonderful. I'm his first serious relationship in 10 years. We have been together since January, and he's already talking about eventually getting married. My boyfriend is so thoughtful, smart, romantic, kind. He is generous and generally nice. My family loves him, and they love me with him. My friends like him. Everyone comments always on how he's so nice. My issue is that I don't have that sexual chemistry with him, and I don't feel that romantic spark. Is it okay to settle for someone you aren't in love with, but love? Mainly, I'm hoping to hear from people who have been in similar situations. I feel so deeply conflicted. I think about this for at least a combined hour every day. I love some advice. Well, I'm going to give it to you, girl. You should not be with someone that don't rev the engine. That's just me. But you are getting closer to 40. And let's keep it real. You probably know your options aren't the same as they were 10 years ago. Just keep it real. So in that instance, you might want to think twice before letting some good guys go. Unfortunately, this guy just sounds like a nice guy, and that's exactly what he is. He's a nice guy. And it just goes to show you, even as women get older, they still crave a guy who got a little edge, got a little spice to him. This guy is bland and vanilla. You can already tell just from this post. He's bland and vanilla. He don't excite her. Sexual chemistry ain't there. That's really what it is. I mean, let's call a spade a spade. That's what this comes down to. He don't fuck you the way you want to be fucked. So that's why you don't want to be with him. If he was knocking it out the park, you'd be all good. But he ain't. And you've had way better. So you're eventually going to want to cheat on him, or you're just going to end up leaving him. So I'm going to tell you to leave. I think you should go. Because if you're thinking about this for an hour every single day, you're wasting your time. You're dating this guy you don't like. Like, if you're not in love with him at this point, you know, you said y'all been together since January. Bro, it is September and you just posted this. So, it's been a solid 9 months and you're still unsure. Time to go. All right. I think everybody's been in a situation like that one time or another, you know. Me, it's been long time ago, you know, high school years, but gotta bounce. All right. So, dating advice. These are short ones. We're going to keep them short. What are the worst mistakes a guy can make on a first date? Well, looks like he was going out. I'm not going to get this advice to him in time, but he's going out in a few hours, he says, and he just wants to be a bit prepared. I think the worst mistake you can make, overall, number one, is talking too much on a first date. You got to let the lady do the talking. You navigate the conversation, all right? You are steering the car, but she's telling you where to go, all right? So you ask her questions that lets you get to know her, shows her you're interested, all right? And she's gonna ask you questions back, and it's cool to talk, but don't ramble. Keep it short and sweet, because you still want that element of mystery. You don't want to tell her everything about yourself on the first night, okay? That's my first piece of advice. Second piece of advice can start before you even get there. Not dressing right. Gotta have the right fit. Make sure you got a nice outfit on, you look clean, you look fresh, make sure you're groomed up, breath smelling good, you got some smell good on, and you hit the key areas. Side of the neck, you know, maybe one little quick dab behind the ears, and the wrist. That's it, okay? Let her get that scent on you. All right, that's the next one I'm gonna say. I guess I'll give you 3. And the third one I'm gonna say is just coming off like you're not confident, like you're desperate. Don't be super needy, all right? Be a gentleman, but also show her you're a confident dude. You need to come in there like you know you got this, all right? Women can read through that. And if they know you're confident and they feel like, oh, yeah, he knows he got a shot, your chances are going to shoot up, all right? For whatever you're trying to do. I don't know if you're trying to smash, trying to actually like be in a relationship, you know, but if you get to date 2, then you obviously did something right on date 1. All right, it's simple. All right, be cool. Let her lead the conversation. You drive the car, she does the directions. All right, then looking good, smelling right. And last, being confident. All right, even if you're not the most confident dude, you gotta at least put on a front, man. All right, you gotta at least put on a front, because eventually that'll help you build confidence. All right, next one. Help me redeem myself. I'm 40, over pursued and begged, and feel so fucking ridiculous. She's 30, mentioned I should move on, and blocked me. I feel like a moron. What should I do? Obviously move on and focus on myself. She is already dating a week later. I'm never going to open up again and have feelings for anyone. Okay, guy. You are 40 years old. Why are you posting like this? You sound like a teenager. Come on, dude. You're never gonna date again, yada, yada, yada. Bro, you already know what you did wrong. You over-pursued. You were simping on a level that was just too much for her. You was probably texting her too much, probably blowing her up, and it turned her off. Lesson learned. Every man on this planet has done that. At least once. At least. I've done it a few times. You know what I mean? Not recently, but I've done that shit. Bruh. You gotta calm down. You are 40. And I get you probably feel like your time's running out. Bruh. Man, 40 years old? He's just on the end of his prime, bruh. You still got time. Relax. Relax, bruh. Chill out. Be smooth and suave. Don't come off desperate. That is such a turn off to women. No, you don't want no desperados, all right? Guys, I'm Dom Knight. This is Night Talks. Always have fun doing these. Make sure you drop me a comment and let me know what you thought of the stories. Tell me what you would do in these situations, all right? Make sure you like this video. Hit the subscribe button. Help me with my goal, guys. I really appreciate that. Hit the bell. Throw my social medias right there for you. And we will be back on Monday. That's what a burning question.
Rack it up, I got a bit of the bank to make me a safe house. Shake it up, she got her hands on her knees and she bringing the cake out. Smoke it up, I got some gas, some packs, I'm up in the greenhouse. Ball it up, I'm with the gang, we taking shots off the rebound. Fucking my post, the same now. I've been humble too long.